Aloha and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
33 countries announce new travel bans and restrictions. The degree of border control severity varies from country to country, with some states closing their borders entirely, while others only tightening COVID-19 testing protocols at the border. The newly discovered Omicron strain of the coronavirus has forced many states to urgently close their borders to some or all foreign arrivals. In an attempt to prevent the spread of COVID-19 Omicron variant into their territories, 33 countries around the world have announced outright travel bans or enhanced travel restrictions of various degrees by now. The degree of border control severity varies from country to country, with Israel, Morocco and Japan closing their borders entirely, while other states only tightening COVID-19 testing protocols at the border. Complete foreign arrivals bans. China already had stringent border controls in place, with only citizens and resident permit holders allowed into the country. Israel banned foreigners from entering the country for 14 days. Israeli citizens will be able to come back to the country but will need to quarantine, even if fully vaccinated. Japan closed its borders to non-citizens for 1 month. This includes foreign exchange students and those traveling for business. Morocco cancelled all incoming flights for 2 weeks. Partial foreign arrivals bans. Angola announced it will close its borders with countries in southern Africa including Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Tanzania and Zimbabwe until January 5. Australia halted all flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, Seychelles, South Africa and Zimbabwe for at least 14 days. Brazil closed its border to flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe. Cambodia banned travelers from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Angola, and Zambia. Canada banned non-citizens who have traveled to Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe since November 12. Egypt halted direct flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe. Fiji already had strict border controls, and only citizens can enter the country. France stopped flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe. Germany has suspended all flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Indonesia banned any foreigners who spent the last 14 days in Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, South Africa and Zimbabwe. Italy suspended the arrival of anyone who has traveled to Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe in the last 14 days. Kuwait halted direct flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Zambia and Zimbabwe, with non-citizens not permitted to enter if they have traveled to those countries. Maldives foreigners who have traveled to or through Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe within the past 14 days will be denied entry. Malta banned travel to and from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe. The Netherlands has suspended flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe carrying non-citizens. New Zealand is only allowing citizens into the country. Any foreign travelers from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, Seychelles, South Africa and Zimbabwe will be denied entry. Oman has suspended flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe, and anyone who traveled to these countries in the past 14 days will also be banned from entry. Pakistan closed its borders to Botswana, Hong Kong, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia and South Africa. Philippines. The Philippines halted inbound flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe until December 15. Russia suspended entry of non-Russians who traveled through Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Madagascar, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Tanzania and Zimbabwe. Rwanda suspended all direct flights to and from southern Africa. Saudi Arabia halted flights from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe, and non-citizens who have spent the past 14 days in the listed countries will be barred from entry. Singapore. Any non-citizens from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe will be barred from entering Singapore. Sri Lanka. Foreigners from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe will be barred from entry. Thailand enforced a travel ban on those from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe from December. Turkey banned arrivals from Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe. United Arab Emirates. Travelers from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe are restricted from traveling to the UAE. United Kingdom. The UK added Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe to its red list. United States. The U.S. restricted non-citizens from Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, and Zimbabwe from entering the country.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.